Yeah, I watch really daily YouTuber conversations because listening is very very important. No? So once we listens more and more, so we can automatically our mouth will get open. Always it will try to open when I want to speak with someone. So
Yeah,
that's why yeah, ma'am. I'm always watch YouTuber conversations how much as possible I can.
listening is really very important to learn this language, right? If you're
Yes.
listening and then you can inculcate a lot of words from other people, right? Because everyone are doing their best, right? And they are putting their best effort, right, in this language. So definitely, if you're going to watch any content and conversational videos, you will definitely learn something new from them, right? And also,
Mm,
what to listen and watch any content, always try to listen it attentively so that you
mm.
can it in your mind. Consistency is very matter. So if you are very consistent and you are doing your work like with honestly, with determination, you will definitely find your way. But calculate all the thing very well.
Yeah, really true words, ma'am.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, very good afternoon, ma'am. I'm fantastic. Thank you for asking. What about you, ma'am?
I'm also doing great, sir. Thanks for asking. So, sir, since we are meeting for the very first time, so please introduce yourself if you don't mind.
Yeah, ma'am, sure. Yeah, ma'am, my name is Sangappa. I am connecting you from Bangalore, which is in Karnataka. And actually, I born and brought up from a small village. So, if I talk about my families, I have 7 members in my family, and my parents are staying in my native place. Currently, I am staying in Bangalore with my family and kids. If I talk about my qualification, I have done diploma. And it comes to my hobbies, I love to read newspaper and watch YouTuber conversations and read story books. So because of that, I want to get learn English and get a fluency in this language. Nowadays, I have one more habit that interacting to the people for getting fluency in this language. Ma'am, that's all about me, ma'am.
Oh, that's really wonderful, great. So
Yeah,
let me tell you my lesson as well, sir.
yeah, sure, ma'am. Go ahead.
My name is Babita. I'm talking to you from Gorakhpur. About my education, I have done graduation with English. I did PG, I did B.Ed, and also qualified CTET, UPTET. Apart from that, I'm a homemaker. Simultaneously, I'm running YouTube channel. It's been 8 or 9 months. I created my YouTube channel because of learning purpose. And
Yes.
along with I'm a mother of 2 kids. About my hobbies, I love singing, yoga, and talking with the people. That's all
Mm.
about me.
Yeah, fantastic, ma'am. Fantastic introduction. Actually, I have seen your many videos in the YouTube channel. So, like this, many more voice, homemakers are running YouTube channel. I inspired them. Ma'am, their intention they have to get a fluency and they have to teach their kids. So
Yes.
nowadays, many people are doing this work. But I inspired from you people. Yeah, I watch really daily YouTuber conversations because listening is very very important. No? So once we listens more and more, so we can automatically our mouth will get open. Always it will try to open when I want to speak with someone. So that's why yeah, ma'am. I'm always watch YouTuber conversations how much as possible I can.
Yeah, that's really wonderful job you are doing because listening is really very important to learn this language, right? If you are
Yes.
listening and then you can inculcate a lot of words from other people, right? Because everyone are doing their best, right? And they
Yes.
are learning English language, right? And they are putting their best effort, right, in this language. So definitely, if you're going to watch any content and conversational videos, you will definitely learn something new from them, right? And also,
Mm,
what to listen and watch any content, always try to listen it attentively so that you
mm,
can it in your mind, right? Which is really very requirement. Listening is very most part in our
mm.
journey.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, ma'am. Yeah, actually, I really salute you, ma'am, because you are, handling much more work. So you are to manage family, kids, and running YouTube channel. You are, you are learning English and
Yeah.
many more things you are doing. So many homemakers are doing well job nowadays.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
really want to salute them.
I'm also very like fortunate about it, right? Because I'm able to modify all the thing now, right? Because of like my eagerness, right? Enthusiasm, right? I'm here.
Mm,
I'm updating myself day by day, right? And
mm,
I also want to become a like very good speaker in this language, right? So that I can impart my knowledge, right? So this is
yeah,
how I'm.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely, definitely you will become a good speaker, ma'am. Because already you speak very good English. I wanted to speak with you. My thought was I want to speak with you since so many days. So today only I got this opportunity to talk with
So
you, ma'am.
well, it means a lot, and you are appreciating me. So that is really very great and fascinating sound for me, right? And because of
Yes,
appreciation, you all people, I'm getting inspired to learn something new, to learn more and more for this,
yes,
right?
yes, yes, ma'am.
So, sir,
Yeah.
what kind of activity you are applying in your speaking, in your journey to learn this
Mm.
language?
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, I have passionate to learn this language from when I was in schooling time. But at that time, I didn't learn this language because ma'am, that time this much of facility were not there that time when we were in our childhood. Nowadays, we have a lot of platforms. Nowadays, we have a smartphone, internet, and nowadays we shouldn't go anywhere to learn this language. Everything will be available in our form only, so we can just my finger touch we can learn everything without coaching and all. So I think I have been learning this language for 3 months. So actually I used to learn this language, ma'am. I read a newspaper every day, at least one paragraph because I don't have that much of time to read everything and everything. And
Yeah.
I sometimes I read stories books, and other time most of the time I watch as much as I can YouTuber conversations. So by YouTuber conversations I can I understood more and more. So
Yes.
nowadays I think a little bit okay to I can connect to the people and I can manage. But
Yes.
nowadays it is not enough, so it's require more, because within 3 months we cannot learn this language. Because ma'am, right now I am 40 years old. I can sometime I am fumbling in my native language itself since 40 years. Then how can I learn within 3 months this language? So it takes time. So by if I want to construct one building within 3 months, 6 months, we cannot construct. So foundation is very very important. It takes a really a lot of time, and enthusiasm also very important. So if we want to put it if our determination is important, so according to the determination we have to put hard work. So definitely we can reach our goal. So yeah, ma'am, actually, yeah, I am doing this kind of work, ma'am, for getting fluency and getting learning this language.
I agree with you, right? Because watching conversational video, you can get a lot of ideas from them, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Really,
ma'am.
yeah.
Yeah, different kind of YouTubers are using different kind of vocabularies, and their accents will be different, and their talking personality will be different. So we can understand by reading only. We cannot understand everything. So
Yeah,
simultaneously we have to read, we have to listen, and same the time we have to open our mouth. Then only we can get a fluency and we can
and
understand some words. Yeah,
yes,
ma'am.
yes, yeah. Speaking comes by only speaking. If you really want to speak in English, then you have to open your mouth for speaking, right?
Hmm.
Without speaking, you cannot speak an effective manner, right? So really, speaking is most important for this language. And along with, you can do many activity like reading, listening, writing, and speaking and talking to yourself, right?
Yes, 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 ma'am.
Are
Because
like learner of
yeah. Sorry for the interrupting. Yeah, go
no,
ahead,
no.
ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, anytime we are not getting partner, so that's at that time we have to, that time we have to practice ourselves only. Either in front of the mirror or in front of our camera phone. So just we have to practice ourselves. So automatically we can get something. We'll overcome from the fearness. We'll removing our hesitation. So
Yeah,
something we have to work always. We have to involve in this language. Then only we can learn this language, ma'am.
yeah.
According
You're
to ma'am.
have to engross in this language so that we can mug up a lot of things. We can grab which things requirement for it, right? And also, if you talk to yourself, you can relate with yourself. You can
Mm,
familiar with language, right? And you can like connect to yourself, right? And
yes.
words automatically comes in your mouth, on your tongue, right?
Mm,
Automatically, you start to speak, right, in
mm,
English language
yeah.
because yeah, the thing is that only by speaking we can speak more and more, right? So if
Yes.
you are speaking more and more, right? So you will definitely learn this language very soon. There is no doubt, right?
Yes, yes,
So
ma'am.
there's many activity people can do and people can follow if they are following all the parts, right? Listening, speaking, reading, writing, right? Whatever things requirement for it, they will definitely learn. We need
Yes.
to work upon it more and more, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you teach?
Yeah, actually, I'm working in government sector. I don't teach because my motive was actually I wanted to become teacher. But nowadays I'm working in other sector. So I teach to my kids. Maths and English. I teach to my kids. But apart from that, always my motive is to first I want to get a place in this language. So I want to create.
Really, in just 3 months, people are not getting positive results. They are not able to speak. They are not able to convey their thought in English language. But you are speaking really so good.
But ma'am, determination is there. So my goal is there. I want to get a fluency. So if you have a determination, so we have to put hard work. So if you work hard, definitely we will reach something. If it is not possible, what our dream. So at least we can reach something. So by practicing consistently, talking to the people, we can get a fluency in future days. So
Right.
that's my motive is that I want to get a fluency. I want to learn this language. Then I want to teach my kids. My kids also they have to learn this language because ma'am, we are from the Karnataka, so many people are talking our native language. So if we have any environment, automatically we can learn anything. So that's why my motive is to create environment in my home as well as my neighbor. So that's why I am in this platform. So because ma'am, 2 months ago, I sent my two kids to coaching center. Within 2 months, they didn't learn because within 2 months, how can they learn? Because
How
I am 50 years
how
old. Yeah,
how
actually, I have two daughter, ma'am. One is studying in 8th standard, and the second daughter studying in 5th standard. So yeah, without environment, how can they learn? Right. So that's why my motive is to first create environment in my home. So I am, and by speaking consistently, they can also learn. So yeah, I am doing. Sorry, ma'am, I didn't add.
Yeah, I was just asking, do you speak in English language with your daughter?
Yeah, ma'am, I am speaking. They are reacting also. But sometimes, they are not understanding because vocabulary they are not knowing. So
Okay,
I will teach them. So you have to say for particular this word, you have to say like this. So by
right.
constantly, they can also learn.
Yeah. And nowadays, I'm observing a lot of parents are learning English language because they want to provide good environment with their children, right? Which is
Mm.
very, very important. And nowadays, children are very active to learn
Yes,
this language. Very
yeah.
small children are speaking so good English language, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Because they have environment, no. So when we were in our childhood, this type of facility was not there, and the environment was not there. But nowadays, every schools are running in English medium, and they are always speaking with their friends and teachers in English. No, they automatically they can learn. But nowadays, we are struggling to learn this language because when we were in that time, we didn't learn this language. No, we are struggling. So we can also learn another
Yes, right.
some months.
But nowadays, we are getting environment just by
Mm,
mobile, right? Because
yes.
of mobile. And
Mm,
if you are talking with the people, right, without skipping, every day you have to try to talk with them, right? So that
mm.
you can be habitual about it. You can feel comfortable in it, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
I would like to ask a question. So you were speaking very good English. When did you start when did you start to learn this language? And which kind of tips did you follow to learn fluency?
Okay. So if I would say about my journey, so it's been 13 months learning this language, right? Before that, I was nothing in English language, right?
Mm,
Although English was a subject when I was in the college, so that time I used to think I wish I could speak in English, right? There was a sir, he was speaking so good English language. I was very impressed about him, right? And he was making me understand, yeah, English is really very important, right? But I was unable to understand, right? But yes, after having children and after getting this mobile, right, I got opportunity to learn this language, right? So earlier, if I went in the PTM to my children's kids school, so there I got like teacher was speaking in English like
mm,
parents. So I got, yes, English is really very important, right? So
yes,
this is
yes,
how I started my journey. And before 1.5 years ago, I was preparing competitive examination. So in the like interview, you have to give interview in English language, right? Any
yes,
competitive, right?
mm,
This is how I like used to search how to speak English, how to learn English, how to elaborate our thought in English language. So there
mm,
I got like conversational videos on YouTube channel, right? So I
mm,
started to like with myself, right? And
mm,
like in my initial time, I used to follow many technique like talk to myself, think in English,
mm,
watching, listening, speaking, reading, and writing, and also mirror technique. I used to
mm,
follow. I'm following all the thing, right? And whenever I get free time for myself, I always try to utilize my time with this language so that I can mug up a lot of things. I can inculcate what I want actually, right? So this is
mm,
how I, and every day I try to talk with the people,
mm,
like one or two people every day, almost. And it is audio or video call. It is very
mm,
I'm very comfortable in it,
mm.
this language. I'm very happy. I'm enjoying my journey. So this is how and I'm
Yeah,
really very keen to learn this language. Anyhow, in my
mm,
past to learn this language, now I am very elated with this language. Now I am thinking about myself. Yes, I have
mm,
done different right in my life, but yes, I need to work upon it more and more so that I
mm.
can understand people and they can also learn something new from me.
Yes, 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 ma'am. Fantastic. Your journey was fantastic. There is no impossible in this world, ma'am. So
Right.
everyone, everything we can learn, everything we can do, but the thing is that you have to work hard and hard. So without hard work, we cannot learn anything. We cannot achieve anything. So
Right.
hard work is very very important. Yes,
Very
ma'am.
important hard work, and you are telling the truth, because if you are not putting your 100%, so how is it possible for you can learn it
Mm,
impressively? Like you cannot speak an effective manner if you are not like putting your more energy, 100% effort for it, right? So this
yes,
is your life. You will have to stand for it, right? No one stand for you if you are not, right? So
yes, yes,
all the time try to create positive aura around you, right?
mm,
Because I
yes, yes,
always think about myself like there is a lot of people, right? Have you ever think why were you born here? The reason is that God expected something different
yeah,
from us,
yeah,
right? So
yeah,
always try to do our best in our life so that we can be like prominent person in the world, and they can also get inspired from us. They can move ahead in their life as well after
yeah.
listening to words, right?
Yeah, really, really good, ma'am. Yeah, actually, ma'am, I would like to ask one more question. Please don't mind. So, ma'am, always, by watching YouTuber conversations, I am, gaining some vocabularies. So, when we were talking to the people, no, that time we are forgetting. So, our mind will automatically goes blank. How can you develop? How can you rememberize those vocabulary?
Yeah, actually, initially it happens with everyone, right?
Mm,
We should not give up. Always try to learn. And before talking, if you are going to talk with someone, so you have to note it down 10 or 20 vocabulary. And before talking with them, you can see one
mm,
time, right? And then you have to go there, right? And also every day try to learn two vocabulary so that you can inculcate and try to make sentences with that vocabulary, right? And in this way people can learn, right? Actually listening is also very better thing, right? Very best, because people are using a lot of vocabulary, right?
mm.
And I'm not very much into it about vocabulary part, right? I'm very weak, right? But
No,
yes,
ma'am.
I'm
Good.
learn I'm trying to learn, because I what I feel like people are using various kind of vocab, right, in their
Mm,
conversation, and they
yeah.
are so much like impressively English, right, and
Yes.
effective manner. So
Yeah.
vocabulary is very very important. So we need to work upon it every day. We should try it. and for getting a lot of vocabulary, what I do every day, I try to like learn 5 vocabulary, right? In the morning I note it down in my diary, and then I try to throughout the day I try to learn, I try to use the that vocabulary with my kids, and if I'm going to talk to myself, I try to use, right? And also before sleeping you have to see, watch one time, you have to repeat loudly so that
Mm.
you inculcate all the time in your mind. So this is
Yeah,
how.
yeah, really good, ma'am. Really good. Yeah, I can follow that, ma'am.
Yes,
Right.
definitely. Consistency is very matter. So if you are very consistent and you are doing your work like with honestly, with determination, you will definitely find your way. What you can
Mm.
immaculate all the thing very well.
Yeah, really true words, ma'am. Yeah, I follow that.
Okay, sir. So giving me your pieces for giving me your pieces time. I'm really very grateful for this session. And
Yes, yes,
yeah,
it's my pleasure. Same here.